Hello, 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 my abundance creators. It is Empress Cheryl. I am here to do a reading today, talking about spiritual abundance. Once again, I am Empress Cheryl. I am an intuitive oracle and tarot card reader. I am an abundance coach. And the direction that I'm taking the channel right now is to just pretty much focus on abundance. My intention is to raise the vibration of the collective. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the video, all of that wonderful good jazz. So speaking of abundance, just by definition alone, abundance is just like a very large quantity of something, like having plentiful amounts, prosperity, wealth, opulence, affluence, all that type of stuff. So today's reading will focus on spiritual abundance. And for me, I kind of characterize spiritual abundance as like being in a state of being with your higher self where you're already understanding that you want for nothing, that there is no lack, and you're pretty much living in that energy until it actually actualizes in physical form. So, the question for today is three pal, pick a pal reading. And the question is going to be how to cultivate spiritual abundance in your life. So how to cultivate spiritual abundance in your life. Like I say, there are three pals. Also, up under the reading, in the description box, I'm going to post some songs as well. I already thought of two songs that I feel like would go flow very well with this reading. So I'm going to post those songs below for the energetic vibrations of them, of abundance, spiritual abundance. And then also, if you are interested in I have a jazzy goal manifestation spread. If you're interested in that, it's a link below on how to book one of those readings, and then also information on how to book a coaching session with me as well. So let's get into the piles. For pile one, we have the cellulite stone, like a cellulite prism type thing. Pile one. And then for pile two, we have this tiger's eye. Pile two is a tiger's eye. And then pile three, we have this carnelian for pile three. Okay, so take your time in choosing your pile. Pause the video if you need to. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I just want to invite my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and the Holy Spirit to give us powerful insight during this reading, insight and protection come into this space so that we receive clear messages and understand what we need to do as we are on our journey to cultivating spiritual abundance. So thank you. Amen and ashe. Okay, so let's get started with pile one. Pile one was the cellulite stone. Okay, and I'll lay out your cards and then we'll go through them. The question again, like I say, there are three oracle cards and there will be a tarot card to clarify each of the oracles. So the question is how to cultivate spiritual abundance in your life. Okay, so this first card here from the Angel Blessings Oracle deck is number 29, Remliel, Awakening. So this for me is just pretty much saying, like, wake up and be aware is one thing. It's pretty much like the first message that's kind of coming through the strongest is like, be aware that you have a spiritual team. Be aware that you are not alone, that you are not out here doing this thing called life by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, be aware that, you can call on your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, like whoever want to connect with and, refer to. Just kind of be aware that there are um forces trying to support you along your journey and are supporting you. And then clarified by that is the King of Swords, which is just saying be same thing, wise, discerning, aware, like intellectual. So just kind of like sharpening up, pay attention to, like, what's around you. Start just kind of tuning in, not just, maybe you are someone who's just kind of like going through the day unintentional, maybe. So it's just kind of like be more aware, be more intentional, pay attention to signs as you're, going on this journey, as you're going through life. um and kind of like call out when you see a blessing, when you see a good thing that, happens for you. Like, call it out, be like, oh, thank you, you know God, thank you, Creator, thank you, my angel, like, whoever, ancestor, whoever you want to, call to. Just kind of pretty much what they're saying is just be more aware. This second oracle card is the Meerkat, which says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So it may be time for you to find your tribe. And I would say with anything, with this, especially with this Seven of Swords, like clarifying this one, from a trusted group of like-minded friends. I would say if there is someone that you already know, like that personally, who may be, on their spiritual journey, or doing this type of work or something, like maybe speak with them, speak with someone that you trust, so that you're more comfortable, asking them questions or getting questions answered, you know along this way, as you are awakening, as you are becoming more aware, along your journey. Connect with people that you trust, that are like-minded, and don't just jump out here blindly. This next card is number 62. Small is beautiful. It says, find the extraordinary in the ordinary, keep it simple, use discretion, slow down, tend to details, pay attention. And that's kind of giving me the same vibe and energy as it was with the awakening card, which was saying same thing with be aware, and then also with this use discretion. So like you with the fool, with this fool card clarifying this, like you are going to, it looks like, go on a new journey. This will be new for you. This path of cultivating spiritual abundance will be something new for you. But that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. All that your spirit guides are pretty much trying to come through and say are, use discretion as you're going down this path. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to like what is already present. So maybe like take account of everything that is already going on in your life in abundance, like all the blessings that you already have. Pay attention to those, and then just start to point it out when more of those blessings start to come into your life. So it's more of a like acknowledgement. Be aware of what you already have and start to acknowledge it, as you learn more and go down this path of cultivating spiritual abundance. So yes, just being, to sum it up, be aware, be discerning, take your time, and just be alert as you're, going on your path, and going to on your path of cultivating spiritual abundance, and give thanks. So that is it for you, Pal 1. Thank you for this reading. Okay, Pal 2. If you chose Pal 2, you chose the Tiger's Eye stone. Tiger's Eye stone. Let's set this here. And we'll go through your cards on how to cultivate spiritual abundance in your life. Okay. We have from this Angel Blessings card, 41 Remiel Mercy. And this angel is pretty much has their hand on this other gentleman's hand to like keep him from picking up this sword. So I feel like this is more saying like have mercy on yourself as well as others on this journey. Like maybe don't be so quick to um have compassion is what is coming through also. Like, have compassion. Maybe don't be so quick to um have negative thoughts or cut people off. Or also with this Page of Swords, like clarifying this mercy. Page of Swords is like someone who has lots of ideas, quick ideas, and want to, jump at different ventures, different thoughts. And so with that, I feel like it's saying like have mercy on yourself, even if you don't, even if you aren't able to act on all these ideas that you have. Like don't speak negatively on yourself. Like continue to speak positive words to yourself. Continue to affirm yourself and just find a way to work around whatever issues come up that kind of slow you down with some of the desires and ideas that you have. This other card is the Spider. It says, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So ways for you to cultivate spiritual abundance will be for you to get creative and write it out. So maybe this is a power for people who are writers and creatives, and it's also being clarified by the Ace of Coins. So maybe this is a new opportunity. So maybe you haven't been doing this. Maybe maybe it's pretty much saying like you have mercy on yourself for not acting on all these things that you truly wanted to do, and just take the opportunity now to do it. Just take the opportunity now to write out those thoughts, put it in writing, like create a plan, put it in writing so you can actually get it to actualize and manifest. Okay, and so this other card is dispersion. 59 dispersion, which says diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve divisions, lighten up. Once again, it's kind of going hand in hand with this mercy card, where it's your path to cultivating spiritual abundance will be for you to lighten up, like be easy, like remove the negative talk, remove the negative mindset, like just make a plan, write out what you want to do, and start working towards it. But don't keep because maybe you're struggling, like it's being clarified with the 3 of Wands. Maybe you feel like you're not moving up, like you're not climbing this ladder like how you want to be. And so you're kind of hard on yourself. But pretty much what it's saying is like, don't be hard on yourself. Just keep going on this journey. Like your biggest blockage right now may be the fact that you are actually doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're being hard on yourself. If one thing doesn't work out, then you're like, oh, well, I'm not supposed to do it. And, and then kind of giving up or talking your own self out of it because of your negative thoughts. And so essentially how you would cultivate spiritual abundance in your life would be to change your whole mindset, change how you speak to yourself, just actually write out the things that you desire to do, tell your story, because it says through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So maybe it's for you to tell your story to others, your story of how, something didn't work out, so that you're being authentic and sharing some of your struggles with others, and which may inspire someone else, and that may be what will allow things to work out for you, get you on your path of spiritual abundance, is you changing your mindsets about why things didn't work out, because maybe you are supposed to be that person that takes hit after hit after hit, so that you and keep trying, so that you can be the one that shows people, keep going. It's okay. Don't give up. So, it looks like that's your path of cultivating spiritual abundance, is changing the way you talk to yourself, having mercy with yourself, compassion with yourself, lightening up, clearing the negative energy, and walking in positivity. Okay. So that is it for you, pal 2. Thank you for that. And here we go with pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose the carnelian stone. And I'm going to lay out your cards here to see how pile 3 can cultivate spiritual abundance in their life. Okay, so we have this first angel blessing card is number 19, Raziel, knowledge. So it may be time for you to just get back to your studies, get back to doing more studying. Maybe you need to get back into, some holy books, or just different paths of seeking knowledge, so that you may be able to, experience this, abundance that you are seeking. So maybe you got to a point where you're just like stressing, with this 8 of Swords here, like you're stressing, you're anxiety, like you don't necessarily know what to do. Your thoughts are all over the place. Maybe you have different things, going on, and you're not clear. So it's pretty much saying like how to clear this up is to just go and actually seek knowledge. Seek knowledge about your spiritual journey and what your spirit guides want you to be doing, the path that they want you to go down. This next card is the Elk. It says, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So essentially it's saying like, once you go down this path of seeking this knowledge, stand on that. Stand on that. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't let anyone change your mind. Like this is your journey. So this is something that you will need to do for yourself. And with that being clarified by the Death card, which is essentially like transformation and changing one way of doing things, changing a way of doing something, and, giving birth to a new way. Maybe your path is going to change significantly. And this is just kind of affirming for you to stand on that. If you find something that you resonate with, that calls out to you, that brings your soul joy and abundance, and is getting you connected to your higher self, and you feel like you are in the flow, then that's what you need to stand on. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying, what anybody else is doing. That's something that we have to understand, is our spiritual journey is our own. Everybody's journey is their own. So you may be like completely switching up how you do things. And that is okay. It's completely okay. This other card is number 64, before completion. It's talking about uncertainty, doubt, and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions. Be extra cautious. The score, which is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. And essentially, what I feel like this message is trying to say to you is you're gonna have to release those feelings of doubt, those feelings of uncertainty about life, and trust that if you go to, your God, you go to creator, you go to source, whomever you call, upon, and you go with a clear heart and set an intention saying, I want to be connected. I want to, be in the flow. I want to, have angels walk with me and divine, receive divine knowledge, receive divine intelligence, then you are going to have to trust that. Like remove the doubts and, uncertainty about this journey and just kind of like live in it, because I'm getting the sense that you are maybe real hesitant and guarded, and trying to make sure that you are covered, which is nothing is wrong with that, but understand that you are connecting. Again, everybody's journey is their own personal journey, so you connect with with source yourself and put out an earnest prayer that, hey, like, I would like to cultivate spiritual abundance in my life, like guide me on this path, remove this, doubt, um guide me, walk with me, trust that and stand on that. And that is how you will be able to cultivate spiritual abundance in your life. So I hope that makes sense for you, pal 3. Thank you so much for your time. And chat with you later. Check out the description box below.